Hi guys, welcome to A Crone's Life. I have made a disaster of my desk, and I thought that this would be a fun time to just talk to you about things that are coming up and things that I'm proud of, things that I've done. So, again, forgive my throat. I really think this is becoming just issues with my allergies. It can't be that I'm sick all this time. It doesn't seem possible. So, the first thing I'm going to do is clean off my desk. I've got giant rocks here that I play with my granddaughter. She she likes these. This is so cool to me that she likes these rocks. Anyway, I know it's grandchildren, so therefore, you're so proud of all the silly, stupid things. We're planning our trip to New Zealand, and I know it seems like it's last minute, really, to when you think about it. We only have 30 days before we leave to go catch the flight, and I'm just now thinking about art supplies and tarot supplies and all the stuff I'm going to want to have at my fingertips while we are traveling. And so, I know, 30 days, I don't know. To me, I need a lot of time to plan stuff. I can't just, up and pick things up and go. I gotta have a little time to figure things out. So this seems a little last minute to me, but maybe you're sitting there thinking, gosh darn, that's a whole month. But I did start. I did get some things together. I had some ideas for watercolor and drawing supplies. Let me put this in the correct drawer. And my ideas were, I thought they were really good. I mean, they're my ideas, so of course they're as good as all that. I mean, as good as my ideas can be. But I had these tins, and I thought I would make miniature, I don't know what to do with that lamp, miniature craft boxes. And you guys, I'm going to do my travel altars again sometime just because they mean so much to me, and I want you to associate me and travel altars as like the same thing. But I made these little boxes. So I know that I'm really zoomed out and you're seeing a lot of clutter, but maybe I'll... No, I'm not going to do any editing because I don't even have any editing software right now. So I broke a watercolor brush. It's one of those teeny tiny ones. And I really do love this one. Even though, like, can you tell that it's bent to one side? I think that makes it easier for me to use. I could be wrong. And I cut down really nice watercolor paper to be the right size. This is actually silk, Japanese silk paper. It's used for printmaking, but I just wanted to have something pretty to draw on or paint or whatever. But this is really good watercolor paper. I'm trying to remember what brand it is, but it's I'm at a loss right this minute. But I cut it down so that it would fit in my little box. And I have a water spritzer. It's really small. This helps with texturing and over saturating the page with the water. And of course the brush. There's no paints in here. You might notice that is a flaw. That is a problem with this cute little kit right here. But I did do that. And then this one is similar in the way that it has the spritzer. It also has just a solid lead pencil. This is a real soft lead, my magic rub. This is the cutest thing. You could probably tell this is a tape measure, and I thought it would be really nice for a straight edge because I could pull it out as far as I need to, but it's metal, so it would be a solid straight edge. And my bulldog clip of more cut down watercolor paper. Now, this I can tell you, I used to work at Alabama Art Supply, and we would get sample paper to see if we wanted to purchase it for our store. And so I had all this leftover sample watercolor paper, and I've never really used it. I want to, like, I look at it and go, I'm not going to get rid of that because I'm going to use that, but I never used it. So I decided I'm going to use it, and I'm going to use it in my little kits. So they're random. I didn't keep all the information on each one of them because, of course, it's just a little kit. Then I came up with the idea to have a bigger kit because I don't have paints in here. I thought, you know, I'm not getting this done the way I wanted to get this done. This is actually vellum. This keeps my my hand from rubbing on the drawings. It also is a nice place to put my wet paintbrush and things like that while I'm painting, because usually I'll set it in here to keep the water off of my space, but if I'm traveling, I figured vellum will work. I have a makeup sorry guys, I have a makeup pencil sharpener. These are also just scrapped pieces of paper that I was going to do like bookmarks and fun sketches on. I mean, I don't waste anything, if you know what I mean. It's another spritzer. I like the size of this one. It's really small, but it's skinny small, so it fits in a lot of different places. Got my washi tape. This would be a nice container for water also, but not going there. This kit turned out to be too big. I thought, I'm making this small. I don't want this size, this large size, to be my small. So even though this is perfect for maybe sitting on my desk and just having around in this kind of space, I think it's not going to work for traveling. This is a leather case that you can put your pen, your pencils, something that might leak or whatever in, so that it keeps it neat and tidy, clean. I was using this as some... So what I've been trying to do is make little washcloths out of my old fabric, quilting fabric. This is, I need to move these things out of the way because you don't need to know those people. Oh, you can still see it. Okay, so this is a card holder from Portland Leather Goods, and I cut down some paper and put it in here also, thinking, you know, just having different ways of carrying scrap pieces of paper. I'm going to see if I can link in the description box this project that I've been introduced to, which is 100 paintings a year, and it's tiny paintings, and I thought that would be perfect for something that I could get into. I really like small things anyway. Like, I'm fascinated by little miniatures, so making small paintings would be a lot of fun. So that's another reason why I have these tiny scraps of paper as my painting medium. My granddaughter's doing postcards, and they don't fit in there either. Well, I'll make them fit. Look at me being grumpy. I'll make them fit. Doggone it. I saved this matchbox thinking that I could use it to make a kit. I did not. I'm not sure what I would do with that, but it's a really cool matchbox. I'd made a purchase of these travel paintbrushes. They screw off like that. The metal case keeps the hairs protected, and you can just screw it onto its case, and it makes a very nice brush. It gets great reviews, even though it seems to be an off-brand. It's really well made. So there's 3 different sizes, and this not leather, faux leather case right here. So very nice, inexpensive thing I got on Amazon. F-U-U-M-U-U-I. That's kind of ridiculous, but okay, there's that. So all of this to say, I still haven't finished cleaning up my desk. All of this to say that what I did come up with is so magnificent and awesome that I can't help it. I have to share it. My granddaughter also plays with my tumbled gem chips. These things are so messy. Ta-da! It is my art case that I'm going to take with me to New Zealand, paint on the plane, draw on the plane. We will have a lot of driving while we're in New Zealand because Lucy, my daughter-in-law, her parents live in the south of the South Island, so in Dunedin. We will fly into Auckland, which is the North Island, and it's actually north of the North Island, so there's the whole stretch of the country that I'm going to see. We'll fly into Auckland. We will drive down to Hamilton and do some fun things, and then we'll fly over to the South Island to Christchurch and see my son and Keenan and Lucy's house. I don't know why I can't call people by their names. We'll see their house. We'll spend a little bit of time with them there, and then we're going to drive down for Easter. We're going to see Helen and Murray in Dunedin, and along the way we're going to do touristy things because we're tourists, so of course we're going to do touristy things. And while we're driving, I might need something to do. So, my baby tore up this lovely leaf. Oh well. This is my brain just going off on crazy little tangents. Alright, this is my art case. And the cool thing is, I have a mechanical pencil, so I do not need a pencil sharpener. I have a small rubber eraser. I have a pad of paper, similar to all the others, where I have cut. I need to count the pieces of paper because I just want to make sure that I have enough for sketching if I've made mistakes. I have a straight edge, and it's a seamstress straight edge, so it's actually, yeah, anyway. And this is my spritzer. I'm thinking about changing it out with the smaller one, but I do like the idea of having just a little bit more room in that for water. There's my spongy thing. There's my paintbrushes. Since I have a long case, I figured I could just have 2 long paintbrushes. And you're asking yourself, but where's the paint? Well, I made a thing. Look at that. It's air dry clay and resin. I coated it in resin and it looks wonky, and I've tried to break it just now. Oh, where did my white go? Oh, the white popped out. Okay. But it's wonky and not beautiful, but you know what? It's going to work, and I'm very happy about it. So I've got to cover this with stickers because I think that people in TSA are going to go, wait, you can't have matches. I have this for mixing paint. That's my pencil, and I think that I've done a magnificent job of putting together the coolest little art kit. Yay me. So excited. Okay, I am still thinking that I might trade that out. The other size is so much better. Okay, let's think about it. What else was I going to say? So, Easter in Dunedin. Helen and Murray are very excited to have company, so they are planning a big dinner. We will probably have lamb and mint jelly for our big dinner with them. It was good to be, kind of heads up about that because I'm trying not to eat so much meat. I'm not, full-on vegetarian or anything like that, but I'm trying really hard to cut it back, and knowing that I'm going to have a giant meal of lamb, cute little fluffy lamb, is, yeah, it's something I just need to know. So, cool beans, and what else? There was something else. I'm sure there was something else. Well, I did kind of clean my desk. I don't remember. Yeah, I'm crocheting some things, but that's really more for the plane than driving, because I won't be able to, I'm going to be counting if I'm crocheting, and I won't be able to have conversation. But I can draw and talk at the same time. That's not a problem. There is a very particular way to put this in there. I have to make sure the paper goes in first. I haven't decided what tarot decks to take. That's another thing that's just taking me forever to make a decision about. My husband doesn't think I need tarot decks. And I ask him, who do you think I am? Have you lost your mind? Okay, yeah, that's it. So, more later on this whole fun stuff. Bye, guys.